welcome to my channel. Today's video is another edition of Is It a Dupe or Just a Waste of Money? Well, we're going to be testing out, trying out, and creating this very colorful look right here, which you may not be able to see from the distance, but we are going to be testing out the Fairytale palette. And I did actually do a first impression on this palette, so I'm going to have that link down in my description box below for you guys. But this palette is by CColor Cosmetics. This is what it looks like. And yes, friends, for $9.50 or $8 and change, depending on how you want to use the code or not, this is a potential dupe for the $49 Too Faced Clover palette. So of course, you know, we're going to get to the bottom of this and find out whether or not this is a dupe or just a waste of money. But before we get into it, I'm coming up, guys. I'm coming up close and personal, and you guys are going to take a wild guess which side is which. Leave a comment down below and let me know what side you think was which, and then make sure to come back and tell me if you guys are right or not. Here we go. Okay, guys, we're gonna do it by the ring. Wedding ring side is what? Is it CColor or is it Too Faced? Let me know down below, and of course, let me know whether or not you were correct by the end of the video. Okay, friends, without further ado, let's get into finding out whether or not it's a dupe or just a waste of money. Okay guys, so getting into all 36 swatches, I ran out of room, so I'm doing the best I can. Let's see if I can, there we go. Now, I want to tell you guys, the only crazy noticeable difference I did notice was in these two shades right here. Now, on the bottom is all of the CColor Cosmetics, on top are the Too Faced. Now, I don't know if my camera will pick it up, but I did feel like the Too Faced one had more of like a satin sheen to it, where the CColor Cosmetics yellow was definitely more of a matte. But other than that, I feel like for the most part, if the coloring was off, it was not off by much. You can see here that the CColor Cosmetics one is almost more of a cooler tone, where this one was a bit warmer. But everything else swatched really pretty. I mean, the duochrome came out pretty. Everything. Okay guys, so let's get into comparing these palettes. Right off the bat, there's a huge price difference. The Clover palette is going to cost you about $49, and the CColor Cosmetic palette Fairytale is going to cost you $9.50 or $8 and change if you choose to use my code HOTMESS10, which on their website you can use repeatedly. It is an affiliate code, so you guys know I always let you guys know when any of the codes do earn me or my family a commission. So this is what it looks like up close and personal, total of 18 shades. Now, as far as the size of the pans go, it is 18 pans, and you do get a total of 1.183 grams. And then there is a net weight of 0.041 ounces. I wanted to let you guys know about that because when I was looking at the Clover palette, it's 1 gram and then 0.03 ounces. So you're actually getting more in the CColor Cosmetics, so we love that. So right back to the CColor Cosmetics palette, it is in the tin type of container, just like the Clover palette. You do get a nice little mirror on here. Then the colors are on the back, and as far as expiration, you do get 12 months, and it is cruelty free. You guys always ask if there's talc in these palettes, and yes, talc is the second ingredient. Mica, talc, silica, and then the list goes on and on and on. So as far as the Too Faced, I have to be super careful with this palette. This is actually HAILEY'S palette, so shout out to my daughter Hailey for letting me borrow this palette, which you guys know makes her nervous because I am a heavy-handed queen, and I have to be very nice and delicate when using her stuff because she keeps everything so nice and like pristine, you would never even know that this wasn't brand new. So I'm going to do a side-by-side for you guys. Of course, here is the Too Faced and here is the Fairytale. I mean, yeah, this one does look a little bit bougier because obviously you see the gold on there and everything. But again, this is $49. This is $8 and change if you choose to use HOTMESS10. I do like the fact that the layout, hopefully you guys can see that, the layout is the same, making things a lot easier for me. And I can tell you guys, I did do a first impression on this one, and then I came back and I had made a second look. However, my ding dong butt forgot to get video footage of that. So the very first one I did more of like the plummy shades. I'll link that video down below for you guys. And then the second look I did was more with the warm shades. Now I can tell you guys, I'm going far outside my comfort zone today, friends. Ooh, yes, hence why I'm in a cami, because you know your girl's gonna sweat profusely. But I'm actually taking my youngest to Kings Island with her friend today, so I'll have shades on all day long. So I'm like, I am going to dip into the colors. Moment of silence because I am so nervous. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the application process. If you are new to is it a dupe or just a waste of money, what I do is I use both palettes, one on one side, one on the other side. I use the exact same brushes, however I clean them in between with this J-Cat Beauty brush cleanser and then a wash rag, and then that way there's no worry about cross contamination. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in. Let's say a little prayer. And let's get started. Okay, so what I'm going to do is this side with my wedding ring is going to be the Clover side. This side, CColor Cosmetics, will be my non-ring side. Okay, let's get into this, girl. So I'm having a little bit of trouble getting the blue to pay off with this Juno & Co. brush. So I'm going to go in with my Alamar flat brush. This is what I use for a lot of shimmers. And let's see how this goes. Oh yeah, that's better. Do the exact same thing, and I'm going to try the blue with this Juno & Co. shade, or this Juno & Co. brush. So it definitely applies well with the Juno & Co. brush. You guys ready for this? I don't know who I am today. That just happened, friends. So I'm going to jump off. I'm going to do my liner, mascara, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I am back with my mascara, my liner, and a lipstick. So I'm going to go ahead, zoom you guys in so you guys can see the finished look. Hey friends, so I don't know. I'm really excited for like this cotton candy carnival fun look. Surprised that it is actually on my eyes, but that's beside the point. I think overall, I think that they look very, very identical. I will say the one thing I did notice with the CColor Cosmetic Fairytale side is I definitely needed to build that purple up. I mean, you know, it was one of those things where it was definitely pigmented on the Too Faced side, but I was able to pretty much get the exact same look, just consistently building up that purple. I didn't think that was the end of the world. I don't think that that's a big deal. I can tell you the only shades that I haven't used in this palette thus far are these two shades right here, these berry pink shades, but don't worry, I'll come back. That's one thing that I told you guys that I'm coming back through all of my very affordable dupe palettes and recreating different looks for you guys. So out of everything, I've used all of the shades in this palette, and I can tell you they're beautiful. And the longevity is definitely there. And you saw firsthand that they build up beautifully with no issues or anything. Now, I can tell you, I am going to do a wear test, and I will pop in a video right through here. Okay, guys, so this is going to be my check-in. I am going to zoom you guys in. We literally just got home from Kings Island. It is a little after 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I am exhausted. I got a good amount of sun. Yes. We had a blast. But like I said, I'm exhausted. This has been on since like 8 o'clock this morning, and I got two little teenagers' opinions, and well, let me just zoom you guys in and let you guys know what their thoughts were. Okay guys, so we are up close, we are personal. Again, this is the Too Faced Clover side. This is the CColor Cosmetics Fairytale side. And that, my friends, is after 8.5 hours, maybe even 9.5 hours. Do you guys see the difference? I have to say, I did a little like quick check-in. I had taken off my sunglasses when we went to get lunch, and the girls were, as soon as I took off my sunglasses, they both noticed that this side, the CColor Cosmetics side, was definitely more pigmented, and that the Too Faced side had faded. So I'm actually going to close out the video looking like a hot mess, but this was proof, guys. It is like 90 degrees outside, sweating profusely, and holding up wise, like even like, I don't know, I'm shocked. I am absolutely shocked. Like even my daughter's friend said, that's the high-end side. If you pay $49 for a palette, that should outlast the $9.50 palette. I'm like, right? So the proof is in the pudding, guys. Boom. CColor Cosmetics definitely won this one. As far as the colors go, I think that this Fairytale palette is a wonderful comparable dupe. $9 and change, well, $8 and change if you use Hotmess 10. And you guys, I don't think you could go wrong. So, and I have to say it was really nice because both girls were like, oh my gosh, I love your eye look. So, yay! That was teenager approved. So anyways, that's going to be all for today's video. Like I said, if you are interested in picking up the Fairytale palette, that is a wonderful dupe, and I highly recommend it. And as always, I'm not telling you guys how to spend your money just because I love it. And I really do think that this is a great palette, a great comparable dupe. As far as the colors go, I would say it outlasts, obviously. It outlasts the expensive formula. So, once again, Rhonda's not going to get on a PR list for Too Faced, but hey, keeping it real and keeping it honest with you guys. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to give me a big thumbs up. Feel free to share our channel or share this video to help others save money and get really fabulous dupes, because we love affordability. Don't forget to follow me over on social media. Instagram and Twitter will be scrolling down here. Check my description box, because not only do I have my second channel listed down in the description box, but I do have both of my daughters' YouTube channels listed down below for you guys as well. Yes, I said both of my daughters, both Haley and Hillary, have their own YouTube channels. So make sure to go over there and show them some love, or send your children their way to maybe start watching their channels. I don't know. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm gonna go cook dinner. Anyways, friends, until next time, as always, I hope you guys have a wonderful, beautiful, and blessed day. Kisses from Kentucky. Bye.